Hello guys, it's Shazib Afridi from Game Logics, and this is part 20 of how to make a Ludo game in Unity. Okay, so I was thinking about one thing that I noticed in the previous tutorial. Let me show you. Okay, we had written some code and then I commented that code, okay, to avoid that particular problem. Okay, let me show you this one. Let's uncomment this code, and I have figured this out, okay, how to fix this. Yeah, and it's a good thing I have also learned this technique. It's also a new thing for me. Okay, so let's uncomment this code and then see the results, what we are going to get. Okay, if you remember in the previous part, um when I run the game, it created some unwanted results, okay, for our players, some undesired results that we didn't want. Let me show you. Okay, so now as if you can see, our players are like you can see here, the button is intractable. If I roll the dice, see, now it's uninteractable. All of the red players are uninteractable and their colors are, you can see here, they are dim. Okay, so we don't want this behavior to happen in this way. But that code is that code, this one, it's very important because we don't want to interact we don't want to interact with our player buttons when you can say when we are rolling the dice, because it might create some unwanted results for us. Okay, like you can say it might move the player, okay, and we don't want that while we are animating while we are animating the dice, we are rolling the dice, and we don't want our player to get moved, okay, to get moved. So we don't want that behavior is unwanted. Okay, or sometimes you can say, like, if we have rolled 2 and we click on our player button in some way, it might move the player. Okay, if the player is interactable. Okay, so such things can happen. Okay, so we don't want that kind of trouble. Okay, I think that you got the idea. So to avoid such kind of behavior, this code needs to be present here. This code should not be commented. Okay, there should be no comments on. Okay, so this code should get executed. Okay, so we will not make this code. We won't make these lines of code comment. Okay, we won't comment them. So, how to get rid of that particular behavior that makes them dim? Okay, that makes our player's color dim. This one, this behavior. How to avoid this? To avoid this behavior, we need to change one thing, and we need to change this one thing for all of our players, and that is um, this behavior. Okay, this behavior needs to be changed, and let's save that. And now I think it's not done yet. It will still dim the colors of our player. No, yeah, it's done. Okay, it's done, as you can see here. Okay, so this is the thing. It's the alpha part that was creating the problem for us. So what we did is basically we 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 applied the full color to the alpha part of our players. Okay, so it eliminated that problem. I was thinking about that. Okay, when I said that it might not work, I was thinking about this thing that I should make it a complete white, but it's okay if it's not white, it will still work. Okay, yeah, but if it's white, it's great. Okay, so let's make them white. Okay, let's make them complete white. It will be it's going to be a good idea. Okay, so let's make them complete white. Okay, let's save it, and you learned this how to fix this. Okay, now it won't create that problem. Okay, now it won't dim the color of our players. See, and they are not interactable. Okay, they are not interactable now. um Whoa. Oh, I've clicked on the green player and it's showing the green player. Okay, so they are the green player are still interactable. Okay, they are, but the red one they are not. Okay, as you can see. So this was a little thing, and now let's code some other parts of our game. Okay, so in the previous tutorial we left here. Okay, so if it's case 2 and now let's code case 3. What if it's um, a red player turn and if it's case 3? Okay, so let's see here. If it's red player turn and if it's case 3, then let me see if we have the blue player in 3 players mode. Let's see that first. Yeah, so in case 3 we don't have the green player, but we do have the blue one. Yeah, as you can see here. Okay, so the blue one is present here. So we have the blue player. Okay, and the 3 players game. So, so as you can see here, after red, because we are in case red. Okay, so if it's red turn and it's a 3 players game, then we will switch the player turn to the which one? The blue one, and we don't have the green. So we will switch the player turn to the uh, where did we go? What happened? Okay, so we will uh, assign blue to player turn data member because it's blue player turn after red if it's a 3 players game. Okay, and then again same thing, initialize dice. We should make a call to initialize this and then finally break. Okay, and for case 4 what you need is basically, let's see, if it's you know if it's a 4 players game, and again the turn will be blue player. Okay, it kind of work in this way, like first is this and the second this. It's like I can say clockwise. Okay, first it's red player's turn and then the turn goes to the blue one and then the green one, and in the last the fourth and in the last the yellow one, and then red, blue, and then green, yellow. Okay, so it works in this way. So again it will be the same as this. Okay, let's copy and paste it. So it's done. If we are if it's a red player's turn, okay, and then we checked that if it's a two players game. If it's a two players game, then there are only two players which are red and green. Okay, so the turns is already of red player, then we will switch the turn to the green one. And if it's a three players game, then we will switch the player turn to the blue one, and same is the case with the four players game. Okay, so now in green, let's code case 3. Okay, so let's see if it's green player's turn and it's three players game. So is uh, yeah, it's already yeah. So if it's already green player's turn, then the player turn should be to which one? A yellow one. Okay, after green it's yellow, but if you remember, we don't have green player and three players game. As you can see here, green one, we made it we have deactivated the green players. Okay, so it's not included in the three players mode. So what we will do, green player is not included in the three players game. It's only included in two players game and the four players game. So we will see, we will comment this that green player is not available. Okay, is not available. Okay, so break. There is no green player in the three players game. So let's code the four case 4 and let's see. So if it's case 4 and it's green player's turn, then we will switch the turn to the yellow one. Okay, so let's do that. So player turn is going to be yellow. Okay, same is the case with initialized dice. Let's call it and let's break the loop, not the loop, break the switch. Okay, so for green and red, we are done with all the cases. Okay, so now let's go to the um, initialize dice method. Okay, and we have coded which one? Case 2 only. Okay, so now let's code case 3. If it's case 3, and in case 3 we have a red, blue and yellow. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. It's kind of same like we have coded the previous one. Okay, it's all the same. Once you understand one case, then you can understand the rest. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. Let's code that. So we have where if it's let's start from the red one. If player turn is red, then we need the same code, this one. but we will eliminate. Okay, let's do that. I'll do that. Need to copy and paste all the time. Dice roll button. Oh, oh yeah, red dice roll. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to change the position of the button exactly, but we want to assign the red dice roll. Okay, this one. We want to assign this position to this dice roll, to this dice roll position. Okay, and it will automatically switch the button position to this one because this dice roll transform is linked with this button. Okay, I think that you guys are understanding me what I am trying to say. Okay, so what we assigned this position to this dice roll, not button, but to the transform to the position. Okay, so to the position of this dice roll, and it will automatically change the position of the button because this is linked with this button. But it's actually a transform, as if you can see. Let me show you. Okay, you can see it's transform. It's not a button. It's not a button. I'm saying this again and again. It's not a button, but this button is linked with this transform, so it will. I think you guys are understanding. Okay, so this button is linked with this transform, so this will change the position of the button also. Okay, what the hell? I'm missing something. Yeah, I'm missing the break statement. Okay, so let's do this. You got the idea. Frame rate should be active. Frame rate should be true. Okay, and frame yellow should not be true. It should be false. And frame blue should not be uh, true. Okay, so it's done. And let's read, and if the player turn is, it's which player turn? If it's red, yellow, it's yellow player turn, then we will we will assign the yellow dice roll position to the dice roll position. Okay, and as I've shown you, the button is linked with this transform, so it will change the button position and it will drag this button to this place. Okay, so excuse me for my throat. I'm still not recovered from my throat. Yeah, it has taken more than a long time. Hmm. Hmm. So now let's copy this. Let's copy this, and just paste it. Yeah, we should create. Um, it's good. Oh, it's- okay. So a little bit of space is better. Okay, so things are more obvious. Okay, we can see them clearly. Okay, so let's activate the yellow one. Let's make it true, the yellow one, because it's the yellow player's turn. So the frame around the yellow should be active, and this should be not active, the red one, because it's not red player's turn. So now the last one, but not the least. Hmm, if it's blue players, it's blue player turn, then dice roll position should have the value of blue dice roll position. Okay, same thing. And this time let's make this one also false, and this one true. Okay, because it's blue player turn. And now let's do which thing? This thing. This. Okay, so let's copy this because we need the red one. Let's paste it, and we need. Oh, I increased the font size accidentally. Let me. Oh, that was good. Okay, so yeah. So now I think you can see this. Okay. Where are we going? Where? What the hell is wrong with me? Okay, so red player is done now for which one? For blue and yellow. We don't have them, so let's code them. Blue player one button should not be interactable. Let's copy and paste. Okay, copy and paste, copy and paste, paste. Okay, so it's done. Now the yellow one, the last one, yellow. Yellow player one button interactable. Let's copy and paste the same thing. Yellow player 2, and 3, and 4. So it's done. And now we should also deactivate the round borders of all of them. So let's copy this and let's paste it here. So the red one is already done. Let's do it for the blue one. Blue player border dot set active should be false. Okay, let's copy and paste. And again, it's all about copy and paste. Yeah, copy and paste, copy and paste. Again for the yellow one. Yellow border dot set active false. Their deactivation is also necessary. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of having fun. Hmm, okay. So we are done for the case. Which one? 3. And let's put a break. Okay. Let's have a break in the lost. And now I think that this is enough for this tutorial, guys. And if you have any kind of confusions or if you have any kind of problem, let me know in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also press the bell icon for notifications. And if you have any friends who want to learn Unity or they want to learn how to create and make games, let them know. Okay, so because your support means a lot to me, guys. Okay, so thank you guys for watching and see you in the next tutorial. Okay.